Good afternoon, students. Welcome to your English online class of today. So, in the last class, we have discussed about how to write a story, how to on the theme fear, right? So, I hope most of you have understood. And I got a story from someone, but it was not a story. It was not in the form of a story. It was just that the person saw something like that. It's not like that. You have to give character name or something like, as I told you, the incident should be changed totally into a particular story format. Okay, story jaise once I was sitting, it was a rainy day, I was keeping my head near the window. At that time, tap tap tap, the water, the raindrops just hit on the pane of my window. Few raindrops even tickled on my cheek. Like that, you have to write it like a story. Okay. And children, those who are not getting the attendance link or those who are not able to open it, should inform me immediately after the class in my WhatsApp. Okay. I hope all of you will be able to open it because it is Google form, nothing hard and fast. Okay. So I see many new students, those who were not joining for the uh, so many days are also there in the class. It's a very nice thing. Okay, so every day you be present in the class. Okay, that would be very nice for you and for me also. Okay, so now uh, we are just going to discuss a story. I hope you all like stories, right? So here the story is there in your literary reader. Those who have the literary reader textbook, they can see it in lesson 12, right? The name of the story is Huck Saves the Life of Widow Douglas. Okay, Huck saves the life of Widow Douglas. So you just know who is a widow. I hope it is not window, the word is widow. I'm just typing it in the chat box. What do you understand when you hear the word? Sorry, I have typed window. Sorry, it is widow. It is not window, it is widow. What is the meaning of widow? Can anybody type it in the chat box? Widow की मतलब क्या है? Huck saves the life of widow Douglas. This is the name of the lesson, right? So, do you know what is the meaning of this word widow? Can you write what is the meaning of widow? Okay. Ayush Barai don't know. Okay. Palak Vadaskar don't know. Okay. Anyone, you can write it in Hindi also. You can write it in English also. If you know the meaning of widow, what is it? Spouse means what, bete? Spouse means husband or wife, the partner of a person. It is called a spouse. Okay. So here, widow means not husband or not wife. If I say my spouse, then it is my husband. Okay. Yes, Shivanand Rajoli, that is correct. A woman who lost her husband is called a lost means in the sense if the husband left her, then we cannot call widow. If a woman lost her husband due to death, then that person is called a widow. मतलब विधवा, आप लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं विधवा, right? A woman whose husband has passed away or died, then dead, then that person is called a widow. Okay, so here Huck saves the life of widow Douglas. So you know, when will we say that saves, किसी का जिंदगी बचा दिया? सो वहां क्या होना चाहिए? आप सोचो क्या होगा? We will not usually say that I saved his life or I saved her life, right? When we say someone saved the life, so what is there? The situation may be, what may be the situation? Can you just guess what may be the situation? Somebody is saving the life of someone. So here it is Hug. We know that Huck saves the life of widow Douglas. So what may be the situation? You people are writing okay, okay. I don't understand what is the meaning of this okay. I have very strong doubt on the word okay also now. I'm asking some a question. Okay, it may be save the life from dying or death. Okay, it may be saving the life from danger, accident, right? So it may be any such a type of a situation which is not favorable for a person to live, right? Or there may be some danger for the life of that person, right? So let's see what is the danger that is waiting for widow Douglas. Okay, so here actually, this particular story which you are learning right now or which you are going to learn now is taken from the book called Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Okay, when the physical classes starts, you can have this book from the library. The name of the textbook or the total book is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer is a very naughty boy in the as a character pictured by Mark Twain. It is said that Mark Twain has written about his own childhood. It is said. Okay. So it is said that Mark Twain has written about his experiences with some fantasy, added fantasy, and himself is caricatured as Tom Sawyer. This is what is said. Okay, so everything what is written in this story didn't happen in the life of Mark Twain. He was a great writer, so he has taken the support of imaginations, then he has just modified the experiences whatever he had in his life. And who is this Huck? The title character of your lesson is the friend of Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer himself is a very mischievous boy who don't want to go to school. You have already learned about Tom Sawyer in 4th standard. Do you remember? Sorry, not in 4th standard, I hope in 3rd standard. On Polly, right? The sore toe of Tom Sawyer. You might have heard, right? So, mom, this lesson is not there in our book. Which book? Prabhat Sharma, you are in 6th standard, I hope. This is literature reader. Okay, literature reader, not a honeysuckle. In literature reader, you have it in lesson number 12. Communicate in English literature reader. Lesson 12 is Huck saves the life of widow Douglas. Please check your text. No, literary reader. I said it is in there in literary reader. Okay. Sound is not coming. Mom, sound is not coming. Sound is not coming. Two children are writing. Sound is not coming. But you are responding to my sound only, my voice. Okay. So now this particular character Tom Sawyer is the central character of the textbook The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. And this Huck who is there in that particular story playing a very important vital role is the friend of Tom Sawyer. And Huck is a orphan boy. Okay. Huck has no parents. He has lost his parents and he was adopted by certain characters in this story. Okay. And this story, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, is written by Mark Twain, the great character. Okay, great writer. He is a great writer. Okay. So now here we are just going to see what happened to Widow Douglas. Why Huck has to save Widow Douglas. Okay. Those who are having sound problem, please check your network connection. Okay. Now, let's see what happened to Widow Douglas. And what is the full name of this Huck, you know? His name is Huckleberry Finn. Full name is Huckleberry Finn. Now, at night, Huck was hiding in that side street behind the inn. Inn की मतलब क्या है? सत्र. आपको पता है मतलब ये मंदिर मंदिर में वगैरह जो है लोगों को रहने के लिए व्यवस्था करते हैं, राइट। जो दूर से आते हैं मंदिर में पूजा वगैरह करने के लिए तो उसको मंदिर में रहने के लिए व्यवस्था करते हैं। वैसे ओल्डन टाइम देयर वेर नो होटल्स एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स फॉर पीपल टू live in, so there used to be inn, okay, where they can pay the money and they can stay. So this Huck was hiding, he was hiding in that side street behind the inn. That means it was a inn where strangers or people who come over there for various purposes from far places live, okay. So here Huck was hiding at the back of a inn at night. You know, Huck is a small boy. And you know why he is standing there? Because his room is very near to this inn. Means his house is just behind this inn. So he was about to sleep. He was not getting that sleep at that night, that particular night. So he was about to sleep. Then it was very late. So he heard the footsteps of some people coming down from the inn. So he is a very curious, mischievous boy. So he thought, okay, let me see who is this. So he came out and he just hid on the side street behind the inn. इनके पीछे खड़े जाके देखा ये कौन है, ये रात में कौन है, मेरे जैसा सोया नहीं है, बाहर निकल रहे इनसे, सभी लोग सो रहे हैं. तो if somebody is coming out at that late night from the inn, definitely there is something mischievous going to happen, right? So he was very curious to know what is it. Will you come out alone at night? How many of you? If you see something strange is happening, do you have the courage to come out at night all alone? How many of you have the courage? Let me see. You can say if you have courage. If you don't have also, you can say, right? What is wrong in that? Okay. Gaurav Chauhan will come out. Okay. Others, many are telling they will not come out. Okay. Scary. It is scary, somebody says, to come out at night. Okay. So, I am running to sleep. Okay. So if something of that sort happens, Prabhas Sharma will take 2 blankets and sleep. Okay. So you see here, Huck, in every story, you know, something which we cannot done is highlighted. That's why we are very curious to read what has happened, right? So usually children, they don't come out at night all alone, especially when something strange is happening. Here at 11 o'clock, it's at 11 o'clock night, all the lights in the inn went out. So you know that the people who are coming from far away is there in the inn. So they may want to sleep also early. They may be tired of whatever they did in the daytime. So at 11 o'clock, all the lights in the inn were out. That means it was totally dark. Everybody is sleeping now, thought Huck. तो हक को लगा अभी सभी लोग सो रहे हैं. आई एम गोइंग टू स्लीप टू. ही थॉट ओके मैं भी सोने के लिए जा रहा हूँ. ही लुक थ्रू द इन. वो जो होटल है जहाँ लोग रहते हैं तो ही लॉज, वी कैन कॉल इट लॉज, नाउअडेज इट इज कॉल्ड लॉज. So he looked out to the inn through his window. Then he saw all the lights are out, everybody is going to sleep, so he thought he is also going to sleep. Now at that moment, he heard a faint sound from the inn. Somebody had closed their door softly and was coming very quietly down the street. Huck quietly returned to his hiding place. So Huck was thinking something will happen, someone will come. So now nobody is there. So he thought, okay, why to stand here? He will go back. He heard some sound, but now nobody is there. So he thought of going back. At that time, he heard a faint sound. Faint sound means halka wali ek awaaz suna. He heard a very light sound from the inn. इनके अंदर से बहुत हल्का से एक आवाज निकला. Somebody had closed a door softly. कोई तो अपने दरवाजा बहुत ध्यान से चुपचाप बिना आवाज बना के धीरे बंद किया. Now he was hearing faint sound quietly coming down the street. He could hear the footsteps. The choot baat means very light sound of the footstep coming down the street. उसको समझ में आया somebody is coming out from the inn at night 11 o'clock. Huck quickly returned to his hiding place. उन्होंने क्या किया? तुरंत छुप गया. वहां जहां उन्होंने चुपके थे हाइडिंग प्लेस जो है वहां उन्होंने हाइड करके देखा कौन है ये दिस टाइम हु इज दिस वॉकिंग आउट टू men passed by वहां बैठ के चुपचाप देखा कौन है यार ये then he could see two men just coming out of the this particular inn and they just passed in front of him. They didn't see this boy. First of all, they are not expecting anyone in the street at that time. Do you think these people, those who are coming out of the inn at 11 o'clock and chupchap jo bahar aa rahe hain, are they good people? If they are normal people or if they are going for some medical emergency or something, they would not have made this type of movements. Means chup chup ke nahi aayega, right? They will come straight forward, right? They may ask other people for help also. Now at 11 o'clock, two people are coming out of the inn, chup chap, chup chap. So, what can we identify? These people are not good people. They have something, some secret to do. Now, one of them was carrying a heavy box. वाह, इसमें एक का हाथ में क्या है? एक बहुत heavy box था. That's the treasure, Huck thought. Huck को क्या लगा? इसमें इसके अंदर कुछ पैसा या कुछ treasure, कुछ valuable things है. He thought there may be gold coins or ornaments or money inside that heavy box. That's the treasure. ये बहुत valuable कुछ है. They are taking it away. They are going to hide it somewhere else. I will have to follow them. There is no time to tell Tom. I will have to follow them myself. So you see, here this particular child is thinking all these things at a time when he saw two strange men just passed him and they were carrying a heavy box. He is thinking himself that this is the treasure and he thought they have ये लोग कहीं से चोरी किया है. During the daytime they might have taken it from somebody and now at night they are taking it away to some safe place. Everybody is asleep, so they are doing it very secretly. And what he thought? They are going to keep this treasure somewhere. यहाँ से कोई दूर लेके जाके कहीं ये लोग छुपाएंगे ये. Then they will come to the inn, sleep. Next day they will check out. Then they will go there and take it away. This is what he thought. Okay. I have to follow them. He decided, अरे यार मुझे ये लोगों को पीछा करना पड़ेगा. कहाँ लेके जा रहे देखना पड़ेगा. There is no way to tell, no time to tell Tom. Tom is there at home. But it's not the time to go to Tom. He thought if he go to Tom, by that time this man will go to their place. He cannot chase them. He cannot follow them. So he thought, I will have to follow them myself. मुझे अकेला ये लोगों को पीछा करना पड़ेगा. Right? Now, who is following these people? What is the name of the boy? Can you type? Can you type the name of this boy who is chasing these people or following these people? All of you? Let me see whether you are listening the lesson or you are simply sitting. All of you, come on. Let me see. I'm checking the answer of everyone. Okay. It is not a Hutch. Okay. Anuja. It is Huck. Better, this is the name of a child. You should start it with a capital letter. You are in 6th standard. Don't you feel ashamed of writing it small letter? Huh? Will you write your name without capital letter? Then why you are writing his name like this? It is not who, Sushant. It is Huck. H-U-C-K. H should be capital letter. Those who have written small letter, rewrite. Rewrite the answer with a capital letter. Here, whatever you are learning, no, you apply in your real life learning. Otherwise, simply learning, every proper noun should start with a capital letter. Every sentence should start with a capital letter. Then, when you are not applying it, what is the use of learning all these things? Okay, now look. The two men walked for a while beside the river. ये दोनों आदमी नदी की साइड से किनारे से थोड़ी देर चला है. Then they turned and walked up the hill. After walking for some time beside the river, they just took a turn and walked up the hill. That turn means they didn't go straight on that road. They took a turn. That turn road is that a particular road is there. It goes up the hill. So they started walking towards the hill. Huck followed them all the way. Huck ये लोगों से थोड़ा पीछे छुप छुप के पेड़ पौधों के बीच में ऐसा हाइड करके करके इनको पीछा किया है. He was walking at the back of them in a safe distance. Now, it was a moonless night and that helped Huck. वो रात में मून नहीं था. Okay, it was a moonless night. That means it was dark. Okay, it was dark. So it helped Huck. Why? Because they cannot see Huck easily. So in that way, that moonless night has favored Huck to chase these people. Okay. So now, Huck followed them all the way. It was a moonless night that helped Huck. The men came to Widow Douglas' house. So this is where they were just going. They were going to Widow Douglas' house. Okay, now you understood why they were going to the hill. Because Widow Douglas lived in a house on that hill. So they were directly going to Widow Douglas' house. Right? That's why they took the way to the hill. Now, why they went there? You see, they stopped. Huck stopped. When they stopped, Huck also should stop, otherwise they will see him. Right? So they stopped and Huck stopped. Then he was quite near the men and could hear every word they spoke. So Huck was standing very near to the men because just at the back of them there was a tree and Huck was hiding behind the tree. He was just able to hear every word which they spoke. Huck could hear whatever they were speaking. Now, and these men were not knowing that Huck is at the back of them. Just he is hiding behind that particular tree. They were not knowing all these things. So they were speaking very freely. And Huck could hear everything what they were talking. That means he can understand their plan. Why they are there, he can understand easily. Now, there are lights in 3 rooms. Somebody must be there with her. Red Joe said angrily. So the next character comes to the picture. Already 4 characters are there. The 2 men whose name we don't know till now. Now we came to know one of the men's name is Red Joe. The first character is Huck, Huckleberry Finn. Second, the 2 men. And fourth character was Widow Douglas in the story. Right? Now, out of these 2 strange men, now we know the name of one of them. That is Riddhi Rajurkar. You can leave the class. So we know that it is Red Joe. The name of the person is Red Joe. He was very angry. हाँ वहाँ अभी तक 11 बजे हो गया, अभी तक ये घर पे कोई सोया नहीं. देखो 3 कमरे में लाइट है, वहाँ कोई तो है इसके साथ. There is somebody with her. There are lights in 3 rooms. Red Joe said angrily. What's his name? Not Blue Joe, Black Joe. He's Red Joe. Right? You can't do anything tonight, the other man said. Come on, let's go. Leave her alone. Forget it. So the other man who was with Red Joe, who is carrying a heavy box, said, yeah, there are lights. We can't do anything tonight. अरे यार ये रात में कुछ नहीं कर सकता. हाँ? Leave her alone. Come on, let's go. चलो, हम वापस जाएंगे. Leave her alone. इसको छोड़ो. भूल जा. तू आज नहीं कुछ कर पाएंगे. Right. Red Joe, Ambikesh, R should be capital. You see how they have written R capital, J capital. Okay. Joe spelling is Joe. This is not Jo Joe. Now forget it, exclaimed Red Joe. Forget it? तू क्या बोल रहा है? भूलना है? Exclaimed Red Joe. He was very angry. Never. I will never forget it. Her husband sent me to the prison. When I came out, I came here to kill him. But he had died before I got here. It doesn't matter. She will have to pay instead of him. I'm going to kill her tonight. This is what Red Joe said. My God, you see what is their plan. My dear children, forget it. Bhul ja. The moment his partner said this, Red Joe got so angry. He said, never. कभी नहीं, मैं कभी नहीं भूलूंगा. Her husband sent me to the prison. Now you see how cruel and what type of people are they? They are criminals. Her husband sent me to the prison. That means Widow Douglas' husband has put Red Joe in the prison, right? So he came here to take revenge on Widow Douglas. When I came out, means he was in the prison for so many years. When he came out, when he was released, he came to kill that man. That means Widow Douglas' husband. But he came to know that Widow Douglas' husband had passed away. He died before Red Joe came out of the prison. Then he could have left the plan. But he is such a cruel man. He decided, oh, वो तो कोई बात नहीं है. उसको मारने के लिए नहीं मिला तो उसका बीवी को मारेंगे. He thought it doesn't matter. She will have to pay instead of him. हाँ, वो तो मर गया ठीक है, तो भी इसको मैं नहीं छोड़ूंगा. He wanted to kill this woman. I'm going to kill her tonight. और आज मैं उसको मार डालूंगा. This is what was his plan. Children, write what was the plan of Red Joe. Right? Write the answer, all of you. All 36 students, those who are attending the class, I want to see the 36 answers. Otherwise, you are just keeping the mobile, you are doing something else. This is what I will understand. What was the plan of Red Joe? Write the answer. Simply listening will not do. Hurry up. What was the plan of Red Joe? Don't write yes, mom, okay, mom. That is not the answer of the question. I hope you all heard the question. What was the plan of Red Joe? What is this, Arya Vishwachar? Okay. Sakshi Gokar, okay. What is the meaning of okay? Okay is the answer. Hurry up. I'm waiting for your answer, kids. What was the plan of Red Joe? I can see Red Joe, that's what. Red Joe किसके लिए आया है वहाँ? What was the plan of Red Joe? Write the answer. Divya Meshram, don't write okay and yes. You write the answer. Harsham Olchandani, what are you writing? I asked you what was the plan of Red Joe? Why did he come at night to that place? What was his plan? वो क्यों आया है वहाँ? फिल्म देखने के लिए आया है? कपड़ा खरीदने के लिए आया? हंटिंग के लिए आया? Why he came there? What was his plan? What was the plan of Red Joe? He was angry Huck and he wants to kill him. So Avantika Dante says that Red Joe want to kill Huck. Is that the answer? Prabha Sharma, no net problem is there. You directly write the answer. He want to kill him. Him means who? He want to kill him, you are writing. Kill whom? So you are not listening properly, right? Why Red Chalk came there? That is the question. All should write the answer, I said. Only few students are writing the answer, others are simply sitting. Why Prathamesh, you are too early for the class? Anna Vakulvar, no answer. Divyam Pangate, Arya Vishwachar, Priyanshu Balki, Gaurav Chauhan, Abhishek Chaudhary, Anushka Nikade, Samurdhi, Trupti. No answer. Sai Aditya Ambikesh. He want to kill him, you are writing. Want to kill whom? Shreyansh Dakare wrote the full wrong answer. What was Red Joe's plan? Whatever you are writing, Prabha Sharma, I am able to see. So that you are playing very well. Mom, network Wi-Fi is disconnected. Then how you are writing this? What was his plan? He want to kill him. You are copying from this text. He want to kill whom? Whom does he want to kill? Abhishek, you tell me what is this him? He want to kill whom? Now, Widow Douglas' husband is not there. Now, whom he want to kill now? Widow Douglas' husband has sent him to prison and he came out to kill Widow Douglas' husband. He is no more now. Now, whom he want to kill? He want to kill Huck? Very nice. Shreyansh Dakra wrote the answer. Only one child wrote the answer correct. He want to kill Widow Douglas. That's why he is at night sitting in the darkness near the hill. Okay. He want to kill him. He want to kill him. What is that, beta? Post the answers. All of you post your attendance. He want to kill Huck's family. Priyanshu, very nice. You are listening very well. Abhishek Chaudhary, very good. Fantastic answer. Widow Douglas' husband passed away. He wanted to kill Widow Douglas' husband. Now husband is not there. Then he decided to kill Widow Douglas. That's why he was sitting at night near the hill waiting for the lights to be off. Okay, those who have submitted the attendance can leave the class. Okay, because you have another class. Prabha Sharma, everything you are typing is coming here. Done, madam, everything. But for posting the answer only you have problem. Right? Okay, children, those who have posted the attendance.